Hello YouTube and welcome, Zadarkus back with another video. Similar to the last one, I'm going to give you 5 tips for the mid lanes laning phase. Now the first tip is going to be always move behind the minions to avoid skill shots from the enemy. Similar to the bot lane, in the mid lane most of the champions you're going to play against have skill shots. Therefore, to block the opportunity to them to engage on you, deal damage and poke, you always should try to stick behind the minions and rotate always similarly to the enemy, so that you mirror the wall between both of you and therefore you cannot get poked. The next one is to keep your champion closer to the side of the lane that you have warded, because this will give you more time to react from both sides, since you can see the jungler coming from the side that is warded sooner, and if he comes from the side that isn't warded, your distance between him is more. So if you ward the top side of the river, you should stick closer to the top side, because you can see him before he actually reaches the bush, and therefore you can easily move back. And at the same time, if he comes from the bot side of the river that is not warded, and you will only see him already when he's reaching the lane, you will be far away from him, and therefore you can easily just run from the top side of the river or directly to the tower. That depends, giving you a bigger window to react and to be safe. The next one is to keep the track on the XP, as for most mid laners, the ultimate is deadly. If you can cheese a level 6 advantage with a tricky last hit minion, you can surprise the enemy and get an easy kill. This works as well, of course, in level 2 and level 3 level ups, because let's say you're playing Syndra or Annie or I don't know, Ari, you playing the mid lane, both of you are level 5, you're poking a little bit, the guy is 50% HP. If you can cheese a level 6 without the enemy expecting, you can easily then engage with the advantage of having your ultimate while he has still the level 5, and therefore most likely you're going to get a kill. The next one is that against most champions, don't overstay your laning phase if you are under 40 or 50% HP and cannot regain it. Especially if they have the ultimate up or some form of hard CC. A gank or a good combo from a mage or assassin can make you regret it easily. So if you're playing mid lane, you are 40% HP and you're playing against the Syndra or a Zed, please go back, because their ultimate is going to make you regret it, and I see this happening over and over again. So don't overstay your laning phase, because even if you don't get killed, most likely you're getting zoned. So even if you stay, you may get the experience, but you're missing most of the minions. So just go back, buy some pots, buy items if you can, and come back to the next lane phase. The last tip for this video is to make sure to help your jungler if he is getting counter jungler, or if he is invading or doing Drake or Rift Herald, whatever. Your position in the map is the best for roaming and overall mobility to aid your team. As a mid laner, you have the best position to go for a gank in the top lane, for the bot lane, and to keep track of the enemy and your own jungle. It's impossible for the bot lane to help the jungler if he is fighting in the top lane, or the same goes for the top laner. And also, as a mage or assassin, most of the times you are one of the champions with most mobility in that game. Therefore, it's your objective to also keep track in your jungler, the enemy jungler, and aid him, help him if he needs. These are the 5 little tips here to help you in the mid lane. I hope that helped you. Remember to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment, do you agree with these tips? And of course subscribe if you are not. Share it with your friends if you think it will help them, because I will appreciate it a lot. Have a great day, and I'll be seeing you pretty soon with a new one. See ya!